Due to the ignorance of our host, parental discretion is advised.
We get a, hey, you ready? Or something like that. And there's no, it's fuck. We're already 20 minutes deep in this, you late fucker.
We've been talking. We're waiting for you to show up.
Welcome back to the other side.
It is 2 hours earlier than we ever record, so
But you know what?
this
You
goes
show
good.
up, you're wearing that hoodie, dude. And I like every
I see
minute
you got
of
the
it.
fucking blue memo. We're going back to our crypt days.
That's right, dude. That's right.
If you would have been would you have been a blood or a crypt? Can we even say that, or are we going to get in trouble?
I mean, you might get shot outside.
I'm sure we don't have...
Why do you look at me
I'm
like
sure-
I'm the authority on gang violence?
I highly
Well,
doubt we
are you
got
going to take it from the white guy? I'm like, what should we be? That's the most white conversation ever right there.
Somebody hit us up on the DMs. You guys can be whatever you want, but that white guy.
Yeah, that white guy. We're definitely jumping him in. He probably ain't getting back
all
up.
he can be is Mormon. I don't know. What's it? Is red or blue, huh?
Yeah, red or blue.
I don't know. Like, what are the...
I fucking hate wearing red. Have you ever seen me in red? One time, I think the Christmas episode, a year ago, I wore a red shirt.
Lady in red
Is dancing with me.
Yes. See, dude?
Get that one
Really,
in
yeah?
there early.
So you're
I'm
total...
more of a blue guy than I would be a red guy. I
Blue
can
man
say
group,
that.
huh?
But I always thought the blood gang sign was cooler than the Crip one, right?
Yeah.
Because you could do... Well, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, I was like...
That might get us in
all of a sudden,
trouble.
we're like...
YouTube's all... boop.
Holy shit, dude. Hey, guess what? I finally found my tahine.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, dude.
You know what I
Smiths.
had?
Fucking Smiths, dude.
I had fucking tahine this morning on the first time I've tried this. Eggs.
And?
It was all right. It was all right. I didn't go overboard with it.
Yeah.
I probably could have put some more on there, but it was.
So the only way that I know is I know it on...
We gotta give this motherfucker sponsor this podcast. We
No
talk about
shit.
tahine more than as much as we talk about the fucking rock on this podcast.
Just today I came from work and my wife Brian here was like, "Hey, are you gonna?" It's like I opened the cabinet and there's I bought 2 bottles because nowadays there's a low sodium one, so it's still probably I probably shouldn't eat it anyway. But it's low.
It's go straight to the hospital, not die. Is what it is.
Exactly. We'll give you a couple more hours. It's kind of sodium. And so he's like, "Hey, are you gonna take this to the studio and eat some with it?" I'm like, I don't know. But you guys are like, see, you're saying you do it with eggs. When we talked about it, Brian's like, "Can you put it in chicken?" Like, all I know is veggies and fruit.
Everything. I've been experimenting. On a barbecue with chicken. It's great.
I've been experimenting. I sprinkle it on my sex.
Yeah, I snort it.
Whoa, hold on. Are you doing the Drake thing
I use it
now?
for deodorant.
You guys doing the Drake thing with the tahine now?
What's the Drake thing?
Did you hear about the Drake thing? Where some chick had sex
Oh
with him,
yeah.
the IG
Did
model?
you hear it on
No.
T-Fat-K?
This is Drake?
Yeah, Drake, the rapper.
Yo,
Okay.
I gotta.
He had consensual sex with the condom.
It's not Drake the rapper. It's Chance the rapper. But go ahead.
And she went in to try to take the condom and, give herself a little Christmas gift.
Yeah.
Big Christmas gift. He put hot sauce in it.
She wanted to turkey baste herself.
She was going to turkey baste herself, and
So after he pulled it off.
he took it in the bathroom. And
Oh,
But I got
smart move.
Yeah, dude.
That's a veteran right there.
She turkey basted herself, and I guess it's suing him now.
Yeah, so her pussy was on fire.
Oh, dude, what
Pussy
the
is on fire.
See what happens when you guys jump the gun?
Oh, my bad.
I'm not even ready here. Oh, here, wait.
If we get to turn the lights on.
Oh, damn, that's
No, now we're.
that's trick. But you know, I got questions about that because apparently they hooked up at a restaurant. What kind of restaurant is he going to?
It's Drake. He could have hooked up at the fucking drive-through of Burger King, for God's sake.
Just so you, it's like, hey, just so you know, I want to go hook up in your bathroom. And people are like, yeah, sure. Which one? Yeah. So we close it.
Wow.
And so apparently he was, but also I think it's so funny because if he did this, he's done it many times
That's what I
already.
say. What a veteran fucking move right there.
move right
So you're smart. So they did it in the restaurant, in the bathroom.
Yeah.
He had to have pulled it off. Where did he put it?
That's another question.
Why wouldn't it
didn't
go in the
flush it?
toilet?
Why didn't-
Why didn't he put it in the toilet?
I don't know why I didn't flush it, but she said she took it out of the garbage can and had hot sauce in
And
it.
also, how much of a time are we talking about? Because they're banging in the bathroom. That means he left the bathroom.
And she waited around and
Meanwhile,
went back
Sophia
in.
over here is fucking.
Well, you know those little Tabasco sauces, the little baby ones? Maybe he carries one with him all the time. That and a rubber.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Maybe so not only his wallet has a rubber fucking
Maybe he's a
stamp in it, it has
like
a baby
does the
little
last
package
thrust.
of Tabasco sauce in
Takes
it.
it off and goes like a bomb, dude. fucking.
He's like, Kobe.
Dude, fuck his heart hairstyle, dude. That buzz cut he's got. It's like, come on, dude.
I don't think I've ever noticed that.
He's got a.
He's always got the hard line in it, but I've never noticed a heart.
Yeah, he's
Is this
got a,
new?
Well, his album is called what? Certified Lover Boy.
Yeah.
CLB,
Excuse me?
dude. CLB, dude. If you're not
CLB?
urban, you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Do you remember when you used to buy something?
There you go, look.
Oh yeah. Wow. Yeah, it is.
What is going on down here at the bottom? Is that a hat?
This one?
Yeah.
I don't know. It needs a haircut, obviously.
Yeah, I think you need that.
Oh, that's just paint, huh? He just painted the hair.
Yeah, this is the little heart hair thingy.
Now let me say this, dude.
What a
All right?
beard.
Now, let me say this.
Beautiful beard on that
He's
man.
not to me, he's not a good looking guy.
I think
is
he's a
he?
good looking guy.
Do you really?
Yeah, I think he's good looking.
Dude, it's like first out of the
Cut
get go, we're like, let's see hot, handsome guys on the internet on our podcast.
And what would be different from any other episode that the other side of the
especially
Beehive
last
has
one.
ever put out?
Somebody at work was like, "Hey, good thing I watched your episode this time." I'm like, "Why?" Everything was internet.
Yeah.
No, but now that I was talking about this tahine thing, do you have the little keychain thing from Smith's? You know how you're like, do you have a
fresh values?
Yeah, you have a fresh
like
value?
a card. It's not on a keychain anymore. It's just a regular card, like a credit card.
So you got to pull it out every time.
I put it.
But I pull it out with my. It's on my phone. Like I pull it out.
Really?
But I got to pay anyway. So
Now,
it's.
I just put in my phone number.
you know you boys doing groceries nowadays.
Well, we've mentioned that for some time.
So
now.
every time now it's like the
You're absolutely
the guy,
shocked.
But no, the guy is like no. But the guy like usually they go, "Do you have a
Fresh value.
green card or whatever?" And I go, "No." And he goes, "Do you want one?" I'm like, "No." But this last time, the guy was like, "Do you have a card?" Because and they usually go, "Oh, you don't?" I'm like, "No." "Oh, then I'll just give you this one." And like they
can't
or like
do
they
that.
just
They
scan
can't do that
theirs.
anymore.
Really?
Can't do it anymore. And here's the reason why: is because you can build up points on your Smith's card.
Whoever gets it gets.
And whoever that guy's, how smart of that guy.
Yeah.
They're probably busted employees for that because I'll tell you what, you rack up points on your Smith's card,
and then you can get the card.
you go and get money deducted from your gas. You may save a lot of money on gas.
That makes fucking sense,
up
dude.
to $1.
Yeah.
Because this
Fuck
last
yeah.
My ex used to work there, and so she used to do that.
Because this last time the guy scanned the card, like he opened the drawer, scanned the card, and gave it to me. And then he goes, "All you have to do is fill that up." And
Yeah.
and I'm like, "But I already said no." And usually until this day, I go, "No, I don't want to," and they still give me quote
Yeah, they're
unquote
not-
discount.
They're not supposed to do that.
really.
Let me tell you a
Just
trick.
put in my phone number.
Let me tell you a trick here. I'm gonna lose my job over this. If you drive like a company vehicle,
Just is like, I still feel for my company.
no, I don't do that.
I'm just kidding. That was a
But
joke.
if you drive a company vehicle and you do the Maverick, you get Maverick points, right?
oh yeah, and then you
So-
but
But you can use it on. So I mean, companies fuck. If you can get a couple of company guys to do that shit,
yeah,
make some bank right there.
so fuck.
Oh, my phone's ringing. Hold on. Oh, it's my boss. Hold on.
Oh, I'm fired.
I'm fired.
So,
Dude, I don't know how much I can say about my work now. Work is being rough, dude. There's a lot of new guys.
rough.
A lot of new guys. And here's the thing, dude. What's worse than having a new guy that doesn't know anything?
A new guy that's lazy.
A new guy
That knows everything.
That knows everything.
Yeah.
And so these guys are coming from like real man lining.
Oh, so these guys actually know what they're talking
Yeah.
about, not just saying, I know everything.
So when they come and they're like, hey, so first of all, they come to me, they're asking me questions. How come you guys don't do this? How come you? And I was like, dude, I don't know if you know this, but like,
Company One.
okay, we're gonna have to bleep that. Check out the time. But he was like,
Oh, you did? I
Yeah,
didn't
I
even notice it. Just shout out.
it was like, but he was like, it's a local company. Like we don't have the same rules. I know you guys come in and like, oh, I used to get paid here.
Yeah.
Oh, this much there. And I'm like, but this is different, dude.
Can you give me a clean company one?
Company One.
There we go.
But yeah, but so I see all these guys, but I guess they're hiring people for them to go out of town.
Here's a better one. Ready? Company One. There you go.
But now they're hiring. They're making a crew that is going to travel.
Oh, okay.
So these guys are like they just can't wait to travel. Meanwhile, they're like, oh. Like I know I'm like
Life on the road,
and I was
man.
and I don't know, dude. But you know what the thing is though? Also, all these guys that are doing this younger, youngers with the flashy fucking trucks, and I go,
But that's all they got.
yeah, and they're obviously single, you know.
Yeah. All mud flaps in the back.
Yeah, dude.
All of them?
Drop out, you know. I want those.
I was talking about a mullet, but
Oh, dude, is it true that are those dropout steps? Are they a pain in the ass? I was
no,
told they
they're
freeze
pretty-
on
they're,
you.
They're pretty easy. Oh, I don't know anything about that. They're pretty easy to install. They're not cheap though.
Yeah,
The nice ones aren't cheap.
Yeah.
You can get a shitty pair for $900 to $1,000. A good pair is going to cost you, upwards to almost $2,000.
Yeah.
But you get what you pay for.
'cause last time I went to get my my key fobs, they said, "Oh, you want those?" I'm like, "Yeah." And they go, "Oh no, we don't even have those here."
See, and I would do a set. Obviously, the price kind of holds me back, but I don't like runners on the truck. You look at my truck, I do not have them. When they did my work truck, everyone I've ever got, I've told them, don't fucking put them on there. They make truck look ugly.
So you don't have any steps? Then?
Fuck no. Jump in that. You have to hop in that son bitch.
Yeah. The ones that came with it are kind of shitty. I don't like them. And I got to take them off the other day, and they're like because I only use one. Now I put them on the ground, they're like this. So they're like, tick, you know. But anyway, yeah. But finally found a thing. They don't have them in the same. They don't have them in the spot that you think they will have them. That's why I couldn't find it. The little Tajín thing.
Oh.
So they don't
Yeah,
usually.
they're in the Mexican.
That's what I
right?
thought, but they're
Really?
not.
Oh, it wasn't?
So you know where they had it, where
Latin, sorry.
all the
Bacon birds.
where all the lettuce and the
Oh, okay. The
the
vegetables.
spinach
Yeah, the fresh.
and all
yeah.
the shit, like but everything is like in fridges.
Yeah.
In the middle of the whole square, there's like a little shelf thing.
It's the same place you find like the minced garlic. and things like that.
Because I was like, I'm going to the Mexican spices and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, let me see this, let me see that, and then also it's like I don't.
They had it the whole time. You just
Yeah, they had it the whole
in
time.
spot, huh? Shame.
So
I'll have to try it.
Mission
I still haven't
accomplished.
tried
Huh?
it.
Still haven't tried it, huh?
still hasn't tried.
You can just like lick your and then a little bit on your
yeah,
take
dude.
take a little bump.
Yeah, take them all.
It's called a gagger back in the day.
I'll do what I do. I just
Gagger.
go.
How do you know that?
I'm wearing the Manscaped hood boxers on today. Dude.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. Dude.
How's that treating you?
In case I get lucky, one of these artists that I'm gonna go see tonight.
Well, I hope he's kind to you.
Hope he's good to you. Hope he's a gentle lover.
Anyway, how's your week, dude? Good, bad?
It's been a stressful
Ugly?
week. Monday to start the day, so I went into the office and about 3 o'clock. Well, no, yeah, about 3 o'clock. The phone starts ringing. About the wife calls. I feel like shit. Like I feel like death. My body hurts. She has COVID, so. I'm
You know
just
what?
kidding. Just kidding. Brian's like,
I just went.
so my body hurts. I feel like shit. My throat hurts. I have a cough. I says, oh, well, you got COVID.
Yeah.
So
You got to get out of here.
as soon as I hung up the phone, I get an email from the school district. Your kid can't come to school. They've been exposed to COVID.
The kiddos, dude.
So, you guys, I've been silent this week.
Yeah.
Up to this point. So the wife went. By the way, here's a great story for you. So obviously the Omicron fucking whatever destroyer fucking virus is running rampant here, and the numbers are ridiculous.
Sounds like a
right?
wrestler. Write that down.
Right. Omicron destroyer. Sounds like a license plate if you get really tricky about it. So I told the wife, well, you have to go get tested, and you don't come around me.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, if you're sick now, I probably got it anyway, but we'll ride it out because I feel fine. I had to call my boss. Hey, by the way, I was in the office today. The only person I was around today was you. He's like, motherfucker. So she goes, I get her an appointment online to go to the e-center. She waited 7 hours in line. 7 fucking hours in line. Sat in her car. You could drive to California in that time. She sat in line for 7 hours. Mind you, she worked the night before, so she was up all night.
Ooh,
Went and got, so she's
18
pulling it
plus
all
hours.
fucking nighter.
Yeah.
Waits 7 hours. Gets the test. It's a rapid test. Gets home. It's negative.
Oh, nice.
So she didn't have COVID. The kids are home. They're not allowed to go. So I call my boss. I'm like, hey, just so you know the whole rundown. He's just like, just stay home.
Wait,
Work
hold
from
on.
home.
But the wife and the kids were total different.
Total different cases.
Okay.
Yeah. So my daughter, my oldest daughter, they shut the whole class down. There was so many people that got tested positive over the weekend that they shut the fucking class down. And obviously she's been with my daughter, so we kept her home as well. The kids are, today I was like, no symptoms, nothing. I'm like, well, I'm sure we're out of the clear. I don't feel anything. The wife's negative, so we wrote it out all week at home, but it's been a fucking rough week, man. In fact, I took the kids in, and something I said I would never do until this got fucking hairy. I made the kids go get their first fucking shot yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yep.
You're like, can you fix these?
It's time. It's time, man.
King got his.
Dude,
I gotta get him his second.
Well, here's one for you. The ex-wife got it again.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. With both shots, too.
Is she okay, though,
No,
right?
she's fine. I mean, she's just like, I'm just tired.
Yeah.
Miserable, but I'm just like, okay.
I thought for sure the wife had it. I thought for sure.
The problem is not the fact that, because it affects everybody differently, but if you just get like exposed, for example, regardless whether you're sick or not, it's the hustle of, oh fuck, now I live with Brian, so Brian's gonna start his period, then I do the podcast with you, now you're gonna get gonorrhea, and so it's just that whole thing of like,
I bet you already got gonorrhea if you've been doing the
I'm
podcast with me.
fucking sorry, guys. It's just nothing. And for all I know, I don't. I could be sick right now, for example, and not know.
Not even know
what I
it.
mean?
No, of course. That's how
You
it
know.
is. That's how it rolls. I'm fortunate enough to be in a place in my life where I can continue my job.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really affect me too much to where, thank God they work with me the way they do. I couldn't be happier where I'm at. But, yeah, what a hassle. And the fact that she waited 7 fucking hours.
Yeah, dude.
7 fucking hours to sit. And she's all, yeah, I drove from one end of the parking lot in 7 hours. That was it.
So now my wife's ex-wife's nickname is Rudy Gobert. Dude, Brian says to me, hey, are you working Monday because it's Martin Luther King's Day? I'm like, I do construction, dude.
Of course we are.
But then he's like, well, I'm not working. And I'm like, so by that you mean you're just not going downstairs?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I don't have to. I'm like, all right, Roger that. I've been convinced. Every time I come home, and obviously I make my dinner or whatever, and I'm sitting there talking to Brian, and I was like, Brian, let's start a podcast right here on your table. He's being a little puss about it.
Those are our dinner table conversations that can't be shared with.
Yeah, that's right. Brian says the M word, all kinds of
Oh,
stuff.
I'm sure he
Yeah,
does.
so
Takes his pants off.
Definitely gonna put it on.
Gets his whoopee on.
That's what he's saying. Like, he's like, dude, all you've been doing is talking shit about the people you work with. I'm like, yeah, that's right. I can't do that.
We should pod this. And I'm like, dude, all you do is talk shit about the people you work with. By name. like, yeah, no.
So you're gonna start going to. So I'm working with employee 1 here, and then there's employee 2, so we don't have to bring anybody
Dude,
names out.
Oh my, dude, I gotta tell you this. And if you don't think this is funny, you're out of your mind. So, my native friend, shout out to him. He said to me, hey, this last episode, he said, that Justin guy, he actually seemed like he enjoyed it. I was like, really? He goes, yeah. I'm like, why would you say that? And he goes, well, he looks like he doesn't want to be there.
Good observation.
And then I go, hey, can I tell him on the podcast so we can make fun of him? And then he goes, well, last time we make fun of a white guy, they took our land. I'm telling you, dude.
Singer! Do the rim. You got to hit the rim shot on that one. Oh, dude.
I'm like, holy shit, dude. You know what they did to us? Separated us. Now he's in another crew.
Oh, I thought you were talking back about the Native American again.
No, they separated us.
Native American scar. I'm sorry. Edit timestamp. Edit that.
Brian's like, fuck you guys are getting worse. But
Get together.
Yeah, great observation. Because most of the time it's like, you know, you have a dentist appointment, you're all, fuck. It's like, well, Friday night podcast, fuck. No, I enjoy it. It
was so funny. I'm like, can I tell him that? He goes, nah, dude, can't make fun of him. Last time they made fun of us took our land. I'm like, Jesus. It's been so fucking cold, dude. And
it hasn't been that cold.
We're in an area when there's no buildings around. It's
nothing to shield you.
Completely fucking flat, and all we have close to is like the dump. So we're like, not only we're smelling like shit all day, but we're fucking freezing our guts out.
Oh, fuck.
It's kind of crazy. I've been so they have 2 crews together at this point, right? And let's just say your boy has been the second string quarterback.
Oh, you're armchair quarterback,
Yeah.
huh?
So now I'm like,
Been reading the plays off the iPad,
exactly.
huh?
So now I'm like, yeah, we should do that, and then I just walk away while the real MVP goes in there and gets it done.
Aaron Rodgers goes in there and does his thing.
Now you're Aaron Rodgers when Brett Favre was around.
Exactly, dude.
Let me show you youngins how it's done.
I'm like, all right, dude. I guess that's how we're doing things. Monday,
Angel just goes in and takes the knees.
Monday.
He just runs out the
and that's to blow the MVP.
All right, team, break. Smacks a couple asses. Good job.
and then I just go and I do this. I'm just watching play. Oh, dude, I'm fucking sweating already.
Yo, I can see the top of your head sweating there. It must be that fucking fire ass Lake Talk 801 fucking.
I'm telling
hat
you,
right
dude. Decided to wear it tonight because I want to see him later. Then I'm wearing the Blues Clues to match it.
Well, those are canvas like mine. Yeah, don't get those motherfuckers dirty. You'll never get them clean again, man.
Too late.
But it's too late. Too late.
Too late
For
Who's
love. It's
Ooh, that's a good song, B. If you were into real music.
Oh,
Yeah.
Little too late. It's Def Leppard.
Def Leppard.
Yeah, how do you know?
I just pulled it up on the computer.
How did you know what the song was?
He just put
I just
too
put
late.
Too late for love, because I heard him singing it, and it said Def Leppard.
I didn't even know. I see. I thought it was Too Late.
Off
Too
the
Late for
album
Love.
Hysteria.
They got a music video for it too, and everything.
We don't need a music video. But thank you very much.
Fucking Brian's. It actually sold 5 million copies. I'm like, Jesus
Speaking of
Christ.
Def Leppard, I just
Around
finished.
83.
I just finished
That was one.
Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
Dude, the end of that, so the very end of, now I'm balls deep in Cobra Kai, right? Love that shit because it's so nostalgia. The music,
Right.
like it just, it's my jam. That's the 80s. It's my fucking, but they play a song at the very end of that, an old from High and Dry Def Leppard song that is, it's just an instrumental, but it's one of the baddest fucking songs. Yeah. Good show. Good show. I like it. Do you like it, B?
Yeah,
dude.
The day it came, the new episode, the season 4 came out. Me and King sat and binge watched.
Yeah, they binge
they?
watched this
I mean,
shit.
we
And
met
then he
all
gets
the
mad, he goes-
characters at Comic-Con or whatever.
Oh,
And then,
that's
and then
right.
he gets mad. He goes, "Now I gotta wait another fucking
Yeah,
year."
exactly. At the end, it's all confirmed. New season coming up. Yes, and then I'm like, fuck, another year. You know what I have been watching though, and I kind of appreciate the way they're doing it, is the new Boba Fett.
Oh, okay.
I've been watching the new Boba Fett, so they release a brand new episode every Wednesday instead of just blowing the whole episode out like your asshole. They release it one at a time.
Huh.
Yeah, it's sixes.
My kids are into it. They're into the whole
Really?
Star Wars thing, so it gets the family together.
Oh, I thought you meant Cobra. I thought they
it's
were
sixes
into
the
Cobra
way
Kai.
whether they put one out every week and you have to wait till next week to find out what happened, or you get to find out immediately what happens, but you blow through every fucking episode in a weekend.
It's a double-edged sword, right?
I mean, so it's sixes. I like
It's
it both ways.
catch-22. It's a double-edged sword. It's sixes. It's whatever you want to say it
Yeah,
is.
it's
No, I heard it. I got it.
I
copy.
love Cobra Kai. I mean, King's got the Cobra Kai, 2 Cobra Kai shirts. He's got some Cobra Kai masks coming.
That's
and-
probably the last time Brian chewed my ass. I went upstairs. I'm like, "How come you're not watching the Jazz games?" He's so, "I don't give a fuck." I was like, dude, you know how Homer Simpson goes back into the bush? That's what I did back into the kitchen, dude. I'm like,
You walk backwards down the stairs.
I think I'll just talk to you this weekend, dude.
Not a regular season game with the Timberwolves.
That fucking Jazz, man.
Damn, dude, 3 in a row.
Well, did you see the game with they were playing players I'd never even heard of before. They had just assigned a
almost
shitload
got
of
it,
them
though.
to the 10-day contracts.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
The last game they just lost. They didn't have one player over 6'5".
Yeah.
They didn't have any of their centers.
And then, as soon as my dude, Joe Ingles, gets back from fucking protocol, he goes out there and starts fights.
He elbows a motherfucker
Fuck,
right
he's
in the
like,
face.
get the fuck out of my way. I love the way he shit talks, dude. I love it. There's nothing badder than an Aussie talking shit to you,
You
right?
see where he's walking back towards being in the offense, and then he looks back at the guy, and the guy's like, "What the fuck?" He goes, "Come here." Oh, he's running. "Come here." I was like, "This motherfucker." But then there was a picture they posted on the Book of Face, like reports saying that
Rudy's back.
Donovan actually stayed after everybody was gone.
I saw that
All he
in
did was
practice,
just
yep.
practicing, dude. That's that Mamba mentality right there.
So you think about it, though, the Jazz were the last team to catch that wind of COVID, because a lot of teams were. It's been running rampant through the league, but the Jazz were the last team to finally catch it, and so now we're just getting caught up to where everybody else was 10, 15 games ago. So we knew it was going to happen. It just sucks that for any. Fucking you knew who I'm talking to, Mr. Will Wonder right here, who hates Rudy Gobert, right? The fact that he's gone and the way the Jazz played without him shows you what a defensive monster that fucking dude is. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, he didn't want him for MVP.
I think he's defensive player of the year again.
We should have him again, because when I had him, you weren't here. We should have him.
Yeah, we should have him on.
We should have him be ready to ask.
It'd be nice to have another white guy in here.
That's
For
true.
me to relate to, dress like.
You know who I was just gonna ask today, but it was more of I knew I had to get out of the house and head over here and call you and kind of rearrange things with you. So Dalton is going to the event.
Oh, for tonight?
And he's like, "You guys going?" I'm like, "Yeah." So we're actually moving the pod so we can be there on time.
So he's going to stand in line and then leave once they let him in the door?
Like, after the first act, he's like, "All right, guys, see you later. I gotta go with my wife, my kids."
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? But you hit it right on the nose. But I was just gonna tell him, I was like, "Oh fuck, why don't you come hang out with us before we go?"
Oh, yeah.
But I was like, "Yeah, I just figured I need to talk to you and shit." And so I was like, well. But I did tell him, because I'm gonna see him. I was like, we should schedule you to come in soon.
Yeah.
Like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Yo, whatever happened to Happiness?
About what? Who?
Whatever happened to his thing?
What thing?
What used to sponsor us? Is it still around?
That's a deep question. I'm not sure he listens to
ask him
podcasts.
Oh no,
think it really matters,
He
but-
definitely, dude, are you kidding me? His IQ won't allow him to listen to this fucking podcast, dude. Are you serious? Dude, he might go as far as hidden play, and the phone is like, no, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, no.
He has a hard time tying his shoes after he listens to us because your fucking brain waves go from here to fucking here.
You know, he listens to one of our episodes. He goes, "How do I breathe?" You're like,
He forgets how to open the door.
he starts having accidents at home. He pisses in the kitchen and shit.
Oh my god. Yeah, watching this.
I want to make a clip out of this so you can see it.
Watch that part. Just almost lost that
Hey, yo, something funny to tell you. Brian Callen, last weekend.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you how Brian Callen was.
So,
We can talk about where I went when you were at Brian Callen. When you're done with your story,
where do you go?
Go ahead.
So, Brian Callen, one of our podcast heroes and favorite comedians. Mm-hmm.
Now, did you go to the?
I didn't go. Justin, when I tell you, I asked, listen to me. When I tell you I asked 15 people to come with me, I'm not even kidding. I asked every...
We're done.
I asked...
We're done.
I asked every person that I could. I think I asked everybody that I could think of.
I would have went alone.
A service dog and a fucking gerbil, and they were all busy. Go alone? What do you think? I fucking work for the radio?
You're newly divorced. Of course you go alone.
No, it's just it's a different
I
vibe.
told him to go alone.
That's what he said.
I said I would.
But here's the thing, though.
Made friends.
But here's the thing. I think it's because I was talking to Brian about it because I think it's a different vibe because I have no problem getting out of this studio tonight and go and watch a movie by myself. I have no problem with that. But I think it's because at the movie theaters where no one's supposed to talk. No one's, you're supposed to be, it's dark and no one sees you and shit. And like the way I do.
Nobody sees you crying because you're alone.
Nobody sees me watching porn, touching myself.
The last thing I'm going to do is have a comedian call me out for sitting by myself. Fuck that.
Especially.
But I was
my
like,
podcast.
But like the way that I like to do, we've done it. You've done it with me. You've done it with me. It's like we go on the front. We like that vibe. We want to see the likes. Like have them right here. And I was just like, dude, I asked everybody. You couldn't come. Brian was working. Another person had strep. I asked Will Wonder. He was shitting blood. He had COVID. So we're not gonna have him in like at least 2 weeks. Dude,
Did you hear that he had the best show of his career? He said it on the podcast. He's like, I had the best show of my life at the Salt Lake at Wise Guys.
Oh yeah. He said that. Every single person that I think we're talking about Will. Every single person that tagged him from Wise Guys, they were like, I've been laughing for like a whole hour. His parents were there. I was like,
his parents were there when I saw him.
Now here's my question to you: if I buy tickets for Dave Attell, would you come with me?
Yeah, I'll go to Dave Attell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, you let me know other than the morning of.
Yeah.
Then I can make that happen. I understand.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, I would have canceled everything if I'd have known a day or so ahead. And circumstances happen. I totally understand. But I was committed to something.
Yeah. And we talk about this.
Where I went.
Yeah.
I went to visit the Hav.
The Hav.
Now, had I told him that morning, say, hey, something better just came up, I would have never heard the end of it. He would have come to my house.
Wait, the fact that you just said it here.
Yeah, drove all the way from, but I showed up, so I'm allowed to say it at this point. He would have drove all the way from Idaho, where he lives, and come all the way to Bountiful to see me and fucking rip my ass, but... We went to his place, and he's like, yeah, we're having a party.
His mansion, by the way.
Yeah, we're having a party. I'm going to smoke some meat. We're going to
Yeah.
we're gonna throw some bags, is what he says. Is okay. Well, whatever that is, I don't know.
Easy there, Hoff Mayweather.
Yeah. Okay. What are we all doing? Cocaine? You gonna throw some bags around? Excuse me. So, 4 people were there. So. Not sure what his definition of partying and my partying
You walk in
is.
there, where the bags at?
Yeah, so, but he made some outstanding fucking meat, some tri-tips.
Oh, nice.
Smoked them all day long, and we got there at like 6:15. I stayed till 2:00 in the morning.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Playing cornhole.
Oh, nice.
And he's got like a legit set of cornhole, like fucking $170 bags or whatever. And we played teams, and we had a fucking great time.
awesome.
We wrestled. I kicked the shit out of him, by the way. Choked him out until he had to tap.
Yeah. You should. You fucking asshole.
No, but he cradled me and made me fucking, I didn't tap, but I was like, well, now what do I do? I can't suck my own dick. So,
It don't matter how much you're pushing me to do it.
but me and him, we push each other around once we've
yeah.
been drinking. Yeah, but no, I had a great time. I'm glad I went, but I feel bad that I couldn't go see Callum. But I was excited to hear how the show went, but I guess not anymore.
Dude, I'm telling you, I asked everybody I could think of. I even asked my ex-wife. She's like, how long have you known me? Don't you know I work on the weekends? I'm like, I know.
You didn't take your mom.
It's just she's not gonna.
What about your
appreciate
brother?
it. They probably won't let him go in there, dude. He's
Yeah, you can. It
17.
doesn't have to be 21.
I think it does.
Does it?
Yeah, it says on the ticket. It says on the ticket.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You're coming in there with your kids.
Yeah, well,
You have a booster chair? A booster chair?
for me.
But Shab is coming. Although he has said it in a couple of his shows, they don't have it up yet.
We'll go to that one.
Yeah.
We'll go to that one for sure.
Oh, show.
Faux show.
Yeah. I felt so bad. Oh, and then, by the way, and my night wasn't over because in the process of asking people, I asked Alicia from Hard Talks of Blonde and a Hippie, I was like, hey, let me ask you this. Is there any chance in hell that you're at home, you have absolutely nothing to do, your son is with his dad.
On a Saturday night.
On a Saturday night, your son is with his dad, and for some reason you want to have so much fun that you don't care about driving to Salt Lake? And she's like, I'm actually in Salt Lake.
Oh.
And I was like, oh shit. I'm like, where are you at? He's like, well, we're celebrating my sister's 21st birthday. And we're bar hopping. Now, I feel like I'm 103 years old. I don't bar hop, dude.
Have you ever bar hopped?
Yeah, one time.
One time?
With some friends from Company One.
Good job.
So,
Company One.
but, so I'm at home. He went to work. And I said, well, maybe I'll just go and finally go see where Chakra is.
Oh, the Chakra Lounge,
Yeah.
huh?
So I get in my fucking Optimus Prime, and I was like, and I was driving to the fucking, and then I texted Alicia and I said, what bar are you in? She goes, I'm in this one. I was like, okay. Well, she's very downtown. And I mean, you're on State, right?
Yeah, I'm on stage.
Imagine that. On my truck. So I finally find a spot to park around the corner from where she was at, and her whole, like, I can see her on the Snapchats, her whole family was there. Mom, grandpa, sister. And I texted her, I said, are you still there? And she's like, we're about to walk out. We're going to the piano bar or whatever it's called.
Keys on Main.
Keys on Main. And I was like, I'm not doing this. Now that I just found the parking spot.
Right.
Now I got to get out of here. I haven't even gotten out of my truck. Now I got to go over there.
So you parked,
No, yeah, I found a parking spot.
but you just stayed in your truck?
No, because as soon as I parked, because it was when I asked her where she was, it was like, I'm here. And I said, okay. And then I left the head, like I head out that way. By the time I got there, first of all, around a couple times, because there's no fucking parking spot, there was a truck that was leaving by the, what's this place when they do Fanex?
The Salt Palace?
Yeah, so right around the South Palace, there was a truck that was like at the end spot, and he just took off, and I was like, fucking great. So I went and I parked. Right when I parked, I texted her, you still there? She goes, we're just walking out. I was like, I'm not doing that. And I'm like, let's see if I can go see Brian. I drove by his place. I'm right here, walking distance from it. I'm waiting at the light. I'm like, no, it's just not gonna happen. There's no parking lot. There's no parking spots. Went around 3 times.
Yeah,
I see Brian over there doing the tossles on his titties. I was like, I can see him in the window. I was like, there's no way.
Sucks having a truck like that, doesn't it?
So I got me a fucking pizza and I went home and I just
Cried
Cried himself to sleep, huh?
beat off to sleep.
Beat off with your tears, huh?
You know it's bad when he cheats on the diet.
Yeah, I was like, I'm so upset.
That pizza was like his bucket of ice cream.
I was so bummed out, dude. I was like, there's 3 things I could have done today. None of them happened.
3?
Well, there was Saturday. Ooh. So it was so Callan, go hang out with the birthday girl and Alicia and then Brian. And I was like,
Yeah, you should have parked at the Red Lion Hotel and caught an Uber. That's what I would have done. If I had a big ass truck like that, I'd find
Or at the studio.
a big parking
And then
lot
Ubered
and
over there.
Uber
I mean, you're already
Uber.
downtown.
Yeah. I actually downloaded Uber just for that. Just in case I need to go and hang out somewhere. I could just...
Well, that was a depressing story.
I know. I heard about it the next day. It was it made me sad for an entire day.
Brian, so how did it go? I'm like, it didn't. What do you mean, my pizza? He went down great.
I was like, I wonder why I didn't see any pictures with you and
Yeah, I wondered the same
And
thing.
anybody.
anybody. And
I
Or
wondered
like
the same thing. I
Callan.
thought maybe he was saving him this amazing story. I'm like, dude, how was Callan? He's like, I'll tell you on the podcast. I'm like, oh shit,
Dude, I got a hold
Callan's
of...
coming on the podcast.
I got a hold of... Now, hear me out. I got a hold of that one guy that's too busy to answer our text, or my text. He answers yours.
all the time.
I said, hey, what are you doing it for? He was waiting on a client. Maybe nothing. So, okay, let me know. I got tickets to go see Callan. No one to go with. Come with me. He goes, I'll let you know. It's all right. But, first of all, I said, I got tickets to go see Callan and Wise Guys tonight, 9:30. You know what he texts us with? Which I didn't mind to reply, but I didn't reply or anything. He was like, oh, I was just with him. I'll let you know. What does that mean? I have no idea.
I was just with him,
That's what he said.
and you didn't tell us.
That's it. He's Hollywood, dude.
The guy that introduced you
Yeah.
to Callan,
Yeah.
for all we know, and you didn't tell us.
Yeah.
You didn't bring up the other side of the Beehive, the biggest Callan dick riders,
Dick riders.
in the valley.
Alan Marks ever.
Fuck.
I'm telling, dude, that's what he's. I was just with him. He said, I'm like, okay.
Here, I'll ask him. Maybe he'll.
You should go. No, he's busy hosting the whole.
Oh, that's right. You'll
shebang.
see him tonight.
Yeah,
Then.
and be like, oh, what the fuck?
Oh, okay. Well,
Slap him right in the face. What?
well, that sucks.
Yeah,
Sorry, bud.
dude. Just to know that his parents. I mean, not that it means anything to me, but like his parents were there, and he was talking about it on his podcast. Like, dude, my parents were there. They finally came out to see one of my shows. Like, they haven't for a minute, and they were happy for me, and he was just like taking pictures with everybody. And I bought. There's not that much difference, but I bought the expensive. Like, I bought the
Yeah.
meet and greet, and I was like, and I still I still had that feeling of, should I go? Should I not go? Like, fuck, it's not cool if I just go by myself. And then I really want to go with somebody, dude. I called everybody, and on top of that, I'll tell you who later. The person who says I'm down, who we seeing? I'm a Brian Callan. He goes, fuck Brian Callan. I can't stand
no
that
way.
motherfucker. I was like, I'm sorry, what? I'm like, dude, you're like the 15th person I asked. He's like, my problem is not the timing, it's the comedian. And I was like,
No way.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? I'll tell you who later. I was like,
wow.
holy shit, dude. It's like, okay. So there was one person who could have gone with me, dude. And, hey, oh, and another thing, my buddy Nestor, I was like, yo, I texted him. I said, what are you doing tonight? He goes, nothing. I'm just in the house chilling. He lives like over here in the avenues. And I'm like, I got, again, the same thing. It's the same text for everybody. I got
Copy and paste it?
Copy and paste it. I'm like, I copy and paste these. I said, dude, I got tickets to Wise Guys to go see this person. He replies with, oh no, dude, I'm saving money to go to Mexico, man. I'm really kind of paying attention to my money right now. It's like, I can't be doing this. I'm all, I have the tickets though.
Yeah, you got the expensive part's done.
Yeah. It's like, if anything, I mean, you're my date. I'll buy you a beer, and then nothing. I was like whatever, dude.
Just bad timing, and it's hard the day of for people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, whatever. It is what it is.
Sorry, bud.
That's one of these.
I don't know what that is. Wah, 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 wah. Brian's getting comfortable over there with the buttons.
Oh shit!
No, we're like, give me applause, Brian. So.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, dude. I feel bad, but
So, something I have to laugh about, and maybe you guys can enjoy this as much as I did. Mr. Or Mrs. whatever this guy wants to be called, Machine Gun Kelly asked Megan Fox to
marry her.
or him, or
Marry him.
whatever.
Sorry.
But my question is, did we see the outfit this cat was wearing?
Dude, Machine Gun Kelly's not a good-looking guy. Brian, is he?
No.
What about that photo I tagged you on today? It's so fucking funny about Pete Davidson.
Oh, dude.
Brian,
That fucking guy.
You know how Jason, by the way, most of the women are moist right now because Jason Momoa is single now. And he makes Fanix his point of interest every year.
Poontang pickup.
Yeah.
I'm sure he probably does pretty good.
Oh yeah, dude. Are you kidding me? You know how he's single now, Brian?
Yeah, I saw how he.
So somebody posted a picture of he's holding hands with Pete Davidson, and the title says, "Someone needs to stop this motherfucker." That's so fucking funny, dude. I tagged Simmons on it. I'm like, dude, you gotta see this shit.
I do not know what chicks find. Maybe he's just that fucking funny of a person, or that good of. It's got to be Pete Davidson.
Yeah, not a good-looking guy
That
either.
he is the most fucking hideous motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. Oh yeah, that picture right there. So it's a good thing that Beetlejuice decided to fucking finally tie the knot on a gal. Fucking.
finally make.
Oh, look, Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox drank each other's blood. You let me know how your fucking engagement works, bud. After getting engaged.
Weird.
See, that's what I'm like.
He's all. We got to get this done. I got a fucking Little League hockey meet to referee after this fucking ordeal.
You're like, hey, can you meet me up fast during my lunch at Foot Locker? Watch me buying a shirt like that. We're like, what, dude? People are wearing these.
I asked my wife, "Ma, what do you think about this ring?" She's like, "Oh, that's badass." I'm like, "I think that thing is stupid as fuck." But I guess what do I know
It
about
matches
rings,
his
right?
outfit. Brian, can you give us their ages?
Yeah.
Because she's older, right?
Oh yeah, she's older than he is.
Is she?
I don't think
is she
she's-
40s yet?
I don't think she's. I think she's
Is she
30,
40?
36, 37.
I want to say she's close to my age.
35 and 31.
Oh, they're not that far off then.
She's not that. I mean, she's not as old as I thought she was.
Yeah, Megan Fox is 35. Machine Gun Kelly is 31.
Which one? Isn't she the one that's got the fucked up fucking hand?
Thumb.
The thumb?
Yeah.
So it must not be that fucking one.
Bring it
right?
out. Bring it out again.
No,
Brian.
we've seen that
We gotta
one.
get grossed out again.
But it must be the right one, right? And not the left one.
they're both.
'Cause oh, really?
I think so.
It didn't look fucked up in that picture.
Oh, well, they used a hand double.
They doctored it
Like,
before
hey, listen,
they
these
uploaded
hands are
it.
not gonna be good in a photo shoot.
She's like, "Hey, before you run off and referee a WWE match, I gotta fix this fucking photo before we post it." The king of the cage.
Before you start your engine again. Before you start shoveling. There it is. Look at that. Look at that chubby thumb.
It looks like it's been cut off. Like, you know a thumb? Like the tip of it's been fucking cut off.
No, but hold on. It's let's just think about this. It's the same hand every time, right? So does that mean it's only one?
See, that's her right.
So it's the right hand.
Yeah, it's the right hand.
No,
That would be her right hand. So it would be the opposite hand of
So her
her.
left.
apparently Megan Fox has a toe thumbs. See, toe thumbs.
Two thumbs.
But yeah, you know, like when you cut the tip of your thumb off or your finger off, and the fingernail is still there, it does that.
Yeah, but what are you telling me? She was a carpenter before?
No,
or what?
but she has a knuckle that is like fucking all the way up to just behind her fucking
all the
her
way
fingernail,
up.
all the way up.
But also, here's the thing, though. If you have one of those, you kind of want the other one the same, huh?
I don't know. It's easier to put one hand in your
don't wanna-
pocket
and also-
and wave with the other one.
And also, if like you said, her hand didn't look fucked up on the ring pic, it's the other hand.
Can you go back to that picture?
So now we're like,
I'm gonna die if they cut the picture off right at the thumb. Just for it.
like if you were editing those photos, you did that shit on purpose.
Oh yeah, fucking shrink it down.
Just keep people guessing.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm guessing if you have a shitty thumb, like you kind of want both. You don't want just one. Be like, what are you, the fucking guy from
Yeah, 'cause
Scary Movie?
I would
This is
assume-
my strong hand.
yeah. I would assume you want them to match, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So at least,
So when you
at
do
least
that,
you can just say,
when
well,
you
no,
do
this
your
is,
hands in the Hollywood Walk of they at least match. See, they did. Oh no, there's one right there.
yeah, but she's got
Zoom it in. Drank each other's blood.
but she's got. See, I think it is, dude. It's just a fake nail on it.
Yeah, I think she got too bad.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
Two bad thumbs. That's an awesome.
Now hold on,
punk
I don't know
band
if you
name.
noticed this. Machine Gun Kelly's in the back, shirtless, and it looks like a fucking vandalized brick wall.
He does, doesn't he? Jeez. Yeah, that one is fucked up, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's her, and that's that.
Well, her feet look good, so it's all right.
Do they though? Have you seen her feet?
Of course, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
So she doesn't look like she has fingers for toes?
No, can you imagine that? She has a fucked up toe.
Oh, like orangutan fucking toes? Or she
If
could
I was,
like,
if I was dating, I'm like, you're fucking me here, dude.
she
What
could
are you doing?
hold, she could hold a cup of coffee with her fucking little toe up. Fucking.
And she's like, oh, babe, you got some of your foot. You're like,
Every time. Don't touch me with those things. Don't you have some gloves on or something? Fuck.
you're like in a movie
bitch.
theater, you're holding her hand. Next thing you know, it's her foot. I was like, oh, shit. like this. God damn, B, you gonna do me like this?
There you go. Well, we were just talking about whether she got nice.
Look at Machine Gun Kelly, dude. It's like, hey, how about I put your feet on my video? I'm like, okay.
Not bad.
I mean,
Wait,
they're
what?
normal.
They're normal. I mean, they're not like her hands.
Yeah. I feel
I
I feel uncomfortable.
Nothing attractive about that whatsoever. There's nothing hot about that.
Well, her feet.
For fuck anybody's
Anybody's
feet. Fuck, Brian. Fuck is wrong with you?
Anybody's feet.
That's a good jam.
Everybody.
How's that red wine there?
Red wine, it makes me feel so fine. You keep me rocking all of the time. Dude, we're pulling videos out of this motherfucker.
What you gotta do with
I thought you were gonna do like the.
Well, because I got dreads, puto. That's
I
why.
thought you were gonna do the red wine.
Whatever happened to UB40, dude?
Yeah, whatever happened to those guys? They just remade everybody's song and got famous, right?
Yeah, that's true, though.
They were just like the world's most famous cover band.
Yeah. Yeah, what? Is there another song of them? Oh, they, I don't know the words, but it goes, and I
Take my hand, I can't help.
falling in love with you. Hell yeah.
But it was somebody else's song,
That was a
though,
jammy.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
God damn it, dude. If that's the case, dude, let's just redo other people's podcasts
Right?
and fucking become somebody. Somebody that we used to know. God damn, dude, we're on fire today. We're on fire.
One thing I wanted to chat about. Let me pull this little stat
Why
up
don't
that
you
I
pull your
fucking.
dick out too, bud?
So the list for athletes' earnings for last year, and I know here we go back into combat sports and MMA, but I'm just keeping the conversation going, right? So they had athletes' earnings per minute in 2021, and who other than the Mr. Conor McGregor makes the top of the list on every athlete
Steel, huh?
on the top. So Conor McGregor, well, fact here, let's start with number 3. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah. By the way,
was
as far as we know, the most Instagram followers. Remember
And
we saw
the
this?
worst statue that's ever been made
it's-
of an individual
it's got
ever,
special,
right?
That statue is on the spectrum for sure.
18,600 per minute of competition in 2021.
$18,000.
$18,000
Yeah, I
per
gotcha.
minute that he made. Now he's a soccer player, right? Does he still play?
Yeah, well, yeah.
They play a long time, right? So I mean, that's
He's
kind of a
actually.
given, right?
It's so funny you say this. I just read this today on the book of IG that there's a quote that he says. I want to obviously a picture of him in a game with his shirt off, rip
This
the
one?
shit.
Yeah.
Rip the shit, and then he says the reason why I spend so much time being in shape and getting my exactly getting my getting in good mental shape, physical shape is because nowadays I'm dealing with stars that are 21, 22, 23,
Oh,
24
yeah.
years old. And
How old is he?
And he says, I don't know how old he is, probably in his late upper 30s, I would say. He says, I want to play until I'm 41, 42. Also, speaking of this,
Cristiano.
also speaking
Ronaldo.
of this, I just read today the Real Salt Lake officially has, I think, don't quote me on this, the youngest person in history playing for them. The kid is 14 years old.
Get the fuck out of here.
14 years old. I just saw it today.
He is 36 years old.
Yeah.
Well, he's up there then.
Can you look up that young kid from the Real, please, while you keep going this?
Second place.
Athletes, give me the sport. Can we do that?
Just take a guess. I mean, you got to think this is per minute, right? This isn't guys that go out there and play basketball. You got to think per minute, the most earnings.
we're talking about LeBron, maybe?
No.
Okay.
The GOAT. I've said this before. The GOAT. Pound for pound,
Oh,
the GOAT.
Tom Brady.
No.
No?
Canelo Alvarez.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because they're talking about per
minute.
minute.
Yeah, but I mean,
so
yeah.
they get paid a bunch to do.
I get you.
So, Canelo Alvarez, $446,000 per minute. So $446,000 per minute to basically the GOAT
Yeah.
of boxing, pound for pound.
To 18,000?
To 18,000
of McGregor.
No, listen, not even
Oh,
close.
Cristiano,
not even
Cristiano,
close.
Cristiano.
Not even close.
Okay.
So, Conor McGregor, number 1,
Okay.
8.6 million
A minute?
per minute for Conor McGregor. By the way, he had
Holy fuck, dude.
one fight.
Was that the one we fucked up his?
Oh no, he did fight twice. Excuse me. You're right. So we're talking.
Two fights?
Well, you could say 5 rounds almost compiled.
Wait, what's
right?
the number again?
8.6 million per minute.
But there's a lot of work that they do outside to get ready for that kind of stuff.
Absolutely,
I mean,
but
and
all of them, you don't tell me all those guys don't train every
yeah,
day
for sure.
of their lives.
I mean, isn't McGregor a fucking beefcake nowadays?
He's thicker than a king size Snickers right now. I'm surprised you saw it as not fucking banging on his door to get down and say, hey, give us a little bit of that urine and blood there, bud. Something's going on over there. But if you ask me, it's because he can't. I mean, you figure he destroyed his ankle. It's not like he's working out like he did when he was the champion, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to get a little bit thicker, right? And he says he's like 190 pounds, 185 pounds right now. Thinking that guy fought at 145
Jesus.
for the majority of his career.
And all that shit's muscle. It ain't fucking fat. There you go. 14 years, 15 days old. We got the youngest homegrown MLS history. Axel
14 years.
Axel K pasa. What?
Homegrown.
Is he from here? Is that what they mean?
I
Homegrown?
don't think so.
Says homegrown.
I think it means the country now.
Find out where he's from. No shit. 14 years old?
Yeah. Mexico, they got people from 16, 17.
Really?
But yeah, dude, check this out. 14 years, 15 days old. So he just turned 14
Yeah,
years old.
just. Holy
14.
shit.
Imagine that. 2 weeks ago, he was 13.
He's 3 years older than my daughter.
Yeah.
Wonder how much a guy like that makes on. I mean, obviously it's RSL, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
but also I think it's more of a. I think it's on his way. Like obviously he's proven enough to be in an MLS team, but he's probably has to prove why he's there. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Now
the fact that you're 14 and playing with 30-year-olds.
Imagine this fucking kid ends up being the next Cristiano Ronaldo. You're about to fucking witness history here.
Who's the best? Who's the best? I guess you can't say pound for pound, but who is the greatest soccer star ever?
I think it's always focused.
It's no matter what sport, it's always going to be argumentative, right?
Yeah, exactly. And when
opinion.
it comes to soccer, soccer is probably what basketball is for you and me. If I ask you who the GOAT is, who are you going to say?
Michael Jordan.
Exactly. So for me, I don't necessarily follow too much European soccer, but it's always in between Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi.
Beckerman's not in that?
No, Beckerman is just
Really?
Yeah.
He's just good looking?
Yeah. I mean, he was. What
was the other guy's name?
Beckerman. To me, this Brazilian
You just
guy.
said him.
Brazilian guy. Neymar. Is that the guy you're
See, I've
talking
never even heard of him.
about? But I mean, if you ask me,
Where's he from?
Before
Who?
That kid.
It's weird because it says homegrown. It said he was born in Ivory Coast, was raised in Brazil, and moved to San Diego in 2017. So
I'm sure homegrown is just basically he's young and he's.
yeah,
I think that was just a fucking word. Right?
they probably mean they just pulled him out of his house.
He just got his card.
Just saw him at a park. But I mean, if you think about like people that, like if you ask my dad, he'll probably say Pele. See what I'm saying?
See, I've heard of Pele before.
Yeah. So if you ask me, it's probably Ronaldo, it was another guy from Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
He's very well known. He played for the Europe League. Nowadays, it's Cristiano and Leo Messi. So
Huh.
I think it all depends.
Interesting.
Also-
There's so many leagues when it comes to soccer.
Yeah.
It's confusing as shit.
Yeah, I there's a reason why I don't know too much about Leo Messi and Ronaldo is because I don't follow European soccer.
But
like
what is the Eagles? What's the
America Eagles? Yeah, Spanish. Yeah.
Yeah. What league is that?
That's like top notch in Mexico.
Okay.
That's the what are they called? They play in like the CONCACAF and like it's basically like the MLS in Mexico.
According to Sports Illustrator, it's Diego, the number one soccer player of all time, is Diego Maradona. I've never heard of him.
Sounds familiar. Oh, Diego Maradona. See, that's the guy that just passed away.
Oh, yeah. That's
See,
right. Yeah.
But here's the thing: when he played, I was talking to this to Will. By the way, we're mentioning Will many episodes now. He should be paying us. But like there's Pele. I was mentioning him when he was here because back when he was in his prime, he played the World Cup in Mexico in '86.
Oh, wow.
So you're talking about how many, years ago? He's I think he's from I want to say Germany, if I'm not mistaken.
Franz, what is it? Becker? You have to go back up.
Franz Beckenbauer. Oh yeah,
Beckenbauer.
Beckenbauer. Yeah, I think he turned into a coach too. Lionel Messi,
I see. And then
Pele.
Huh.
Yeah, Maradona. So Brian, can you remember how we looked up the when he scored with his hand?
yeah.
Can you find that out for me? So he won the World Cup. I think that was the final game, and he scored with his hand.
Isn't that illegal?
Yeah,
What was it?
But that has been-
It was called something, wasn't it?
I think it was the hand of God or La Mano de Dios or something.
Ooh,
But-
that was sexy.
Thank you, dude. I do that every now and
Dude, I
then.
like
As soon
that.
as you guys are not fucking waiting for me, I'm like, hola, ¿cómo estás? You're like, ooh.
Yeah, La Vega.
But they kicked the ball to him, and then he pretended that he did it with his head, but he did it with his hand, and he scored, and that's the goal they had. That's the goal which they won with. Here it is. You can find this is on. Everybody can see this on YouTube. Look. And it will, if this is the same one, it'll give you different angles of the dangles. It just comes from there. There you go. There you go. Look. So that didn't look like anything. And see how the goal is called in hand?
Oh yeah.
So obviously he's celebrating and everything. And I want to say that's the one that they won with. Look, they're already like bitching at the ref. I was like, what the fuck are you thinking? Well, let's see if we got a replay here. And there you go. So, by the way, it came from the opposite team. And look. They did it like this. There you go. Right here, you're going to see it. Look.
Oh, he did.
See? And that's the goal they won the World Cup with. So it's been a thing. This Ronaldinho, he's one bad motherfucker. I mean, when you see him playing like in the reels of YouTube, it's like holy shit! Like he did things that amazing fucking things.
Good set of
And he's always been all about.
good set of hair on him there. That
yeah.
guy, huh? Wow.
He's always gone above and beyond to like take care of kids, and like kids go there and see him. He gives him this. He's giving him his shoes, his shirts, just all kinds of shit. It's pretty badass.
Oh, it's the Donovan Mitchell of
Donovan Mitchell of soccer. But yeah, dude. So I guess it all depends, you know. Like here's the thing too, though. I didn't. The experience that I have from the era of Michael Jordan is obviously as a you know 14, 15-year-old kid in Mexico.
You're mesmerized by it.
Jordan was like there was no kid that was playing basketball that said, "Oh, I'm Jordan," or like whatever.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't see, you know how the whole thing of like who's the GOAT? Is it LeBron? Is it fucking, you know,
Kobe.
Michael Jordan or whatever? But I don't see the fuss with LeBron as much as I saw it when I was growing up. Now, mind you, I was in another country, but I don't see the same kind of activity when it comes to LeBron being the GOAT. And I know we can't just count it on rings,
Right.
but we kind of have to. Do you think?
I mean, if we're counting rings, I mean, then it would be like a Bill Russell or
Yeah, I think it's like
Somebody-
still.
somebody like
I mean,
that.
you can look it up, and LeBron's there.
I mean, stat wise,
But is it because we're in an era of people that follow the game, regardless if you were 13,
Yeah.
12 or 13 when we watched Jordan in his heyday, or you were in your 20s, 30s, maybe even 40s, to watch somebody that was beyond everything that we had ever seen in basketball. And now we almost expect it. And maybe that's what LeBron has to fight against, is guys are so much better than they were back then.
Yeah,
No,
so
it's a
Bill Russell has 11.
yeah, Bill Russell. That's right.
Sam Jones has 10, and then there's a bunch with 8.
Oh, really? Jordan just got 7, didn't he?
6.
Six?
6. Yep.
How many of those?
Jordan has 6. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has 6. Scottie Pippen, of course, has 6. Bob Cousy has 6. Robert Horry has 7. So if you go by rings, Robert Horry's a better basketball player than Michael Jordan, which is complete bullshit.
Watch your fucking mouth, Brian.
There's a fan out there that fucking loves it. He's like, fuck you!
Did I not just say that's horseshit? Fucking Robert Horry's a better.
Do you?
He's all cleaning his Robert Horry signed fucking jersey. He's like, go! God damn it.
For the 8 teams he played for.
Have you seen? I'll tell you why though. LeBron's shoes are so fucking ugly. Have you seen these?
Yes.
I'm like,
Yo, do you see the Kobe's that Jordan Clarkson was rocking on?
Oh, the green ones?
Oh, with all the lines and shit.
hell yeah, dude. Fucking A, dude. You know what I something that I miss from basketball, dude. Now that I obviously like we talked every fucking week, we're watching the Jazz. I miss the old school uniforms. Nowadays, everybody's like, look at those, dude. Like the first ones, it's not even the last ones they came out. Look at the orange ones.
They're all god awful.
Jesus Christ.
You don't like those ones? With the...
No, I don't like any of them.
Yeah, they're just
hot garbage, dude. Oh, speaking of LeBron, you know Jimmy 2.0? Mm-hmm. I was working with him last week. Finally see him. I'm like, what's up, dude? So, hey, what's going on? He comes to me and he goes, hey, so how's the podcast going? I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, you're one of our listeners. He goes, oh, dude, I haven't listened in so long. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh.
He's like, he says, hey, you guys still getting sponsored by Soda Bean? I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, dude, I haven't heard so. I'm like, dude, we talk shit on you
all the
almost
time.
every fucking episode. And now you're telling me that you don't even fucking listen?
I didn't even know he still worked there.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. No, so the basketballs.
The basketballs?
I don't appreciate like people are wearing like pants underneath the shorts and like I mean even Mike Colley looks like he's wearing a onesie underneath the fucking uniform. Yeah, dude.
Are you talking about like the tight?
Yeah.
Fucking...
It used to be like baggy and a little longer and like nobody was wearing anything underneath it. I don't know. I just miss those days. And you know what I can do without you?
You miss the pasty gangster fucking shorts, don't you?
Yeah, dude. And you know what I can
Pull
also
that
do?
up.
You know what?
Pull that up. John Stockton shorts.
Yo, you know what I can do without you? Everybody needs to fucking drop the whole ritual they do before a free point. Holy shit, dude.
The what?
The ritual they do, like fucking Donovan is so. It's like, dude, just throw the fucking ball, dude. You've doing that for thousands of times at this point.
How dare you?
No, I'm fucking sick of it, dude. And then Go Bears like with no ball. He's all every time. And then you know which one drives me nuts the most? Bogey. He's all.
So
what are you doing blowing your fingers
Look
for?
at those shorts. Look at that. Now zoom into that. I want to see that piece he's packing right there.
Yo, for Halloween, you need to fucking do this,
Oh,
dude. Dye your
yes,
fucking hair.
dude.
Dye your fucking hair.
Wear those socks and that outfit and those shorts. Absolutely. Absolutely. Remind me. He had the greatest shorts ever.
Even those shoes look fucking hot as shit. Look at those. That's not the shorts I was talking about, but you know what I mean.
So you're telling me that you weren't cool with Karl Malone's ritual back in the day?
Karl Malone used to talk, right?
Yeah, he used to say
okay, but I think who is the pioneer for that shit? Hornacek.
No, because Karl Malone was doing it before Hornacek was. Hornacek used to wipe his face.
Yeah, he used to wipe his shit, but that was like a shout out to his family, wasn't it? Like something to his kids or whatever.
I don't even know. I think a lot of people have tried to read his lips and find out what he was saying.
Yeah.
But he always said the same thing every time. But there's guys like...
Can you imagine? He's so heavenly
old
Father.
School guys. Adrian Dentley used to do the same thing. You know, they all had their rituals they would do before a free throw, but I mean... I like it. It's your stick,
dude,
right?
Fuck that. Not everybody's got this.
I used to do the same thing when I would shoot through.
What would you say?
I wouldn't say something, but I had a
So,
ritual.
Vatos Locos forever.
Bad boys for life.
No, that's great.
No, I'm just like when I see it. Now, Clarkson on the other hand, he bounces it, spins it in his hand, and then it goes cluck. Like that's what the fuck I'm talking about. This fucking and honestly though, like just think about this. I know my argument is dumb, but think about this. What is Bogey gaining on blowing on his fingers?
Cooling them down.
Come on, dude.
They're sweaty.
You know that's full.
I
Come
said,
on.
sometimes it's just superstition.
This is not bowling,
Like,
dude.
Yeah, but if you're that good and you have that good of a percentage, why fuck it up? That's me. When I played hockey, never ever washed my jockstrap. Ever.
Can I smell it, dude?
It's in my garage still. It's
That's why that bitch hasn't been
It's probably
open.
disintegrated. All my pads and everything over the fucking 20 years it's been cooking in there, for God's sakes.
Fucking marinated nuts for years, dude.
Never washed it. Don't wash it. There's no reason
Yeah, but
to.
that's a different thing, though. Like, that's not a...
That's your thing. That's your groove you have, right?
Didn't Michael Jordan say in Space Jam that he wore the same underwear? Or that it was like the university...
No, he would
Well,
wear-
that was a movie, so
No, but
he-
he would wear his
It's North Carolina.
North Carolina.
shorts underneath his bulls.
North Carolina, come on and race up. Take your shirt off.
Yeah.
Twist it around your neck. Spin it like a helicopter.
You don't know Petey Pablo.
You know the
You
whole
don't know
thing. Yeah,
Petey
Petey
Who?
Pablo. Petey Pablo.
Pretty bum.
This is back to episode 3.
Still don't know Petey Pablo.
you know who else does that? Cowboy Cerrone.
Same ones?
So he used to, his old Muay Thai shorts that he used to wear back in the days that his grandmother made, he actually takes a piece of the patch and puts it in the inside of his fight shorts. Just superstition. Yeah. He's always done that.
Yeah, but that's something that he knows we don't, so it's fine, I guess.
Well, I know that. What are you talking about? We know. I know.
Yeah, it's superstition. That's, I mean,
What are we at?
Very superstitious. Writing on the wall.
Hey, what are we at on time there, bud?
117, 115.
What time is it?
It is.
Fucking 6:20 after 6.
Yeah.
So you got this this gathering you're going to,
That's right,
which
dude.
is hosted by none other than the Lake Talk fellas, the Lake Talk kids. Are they old enough to get in? Is it a bar?
don't
No,
know,
it
dude.
is an all-age show. I forgot. Yeah.
They did that shit on purpose. Fucking masterminds, dude.
Hope he puts his Glock away on this one. Hosted by none other than
The one and only.
chief, the head chief,
The number
Medicine
one,
Man?
the number one radio rocker.
the medicine man Rocka.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. So I'm excited. Want to see Kate the dog and some other fellas.
Good friend of the podcast.
Good friend of the podcast, dude. He's always supporting us. Always giving us props for what we do.
Yeah.
I'm excited, dude. I was jamming this music on the way here. So
Were
I was
you?
like-
I can
so was
imagine.
like, let me fucking get pumped up.
I don't have a lot of rap on my Spotify playlist.
Yeah.
But he pops in there.
Dude, I tell you what, dude, now that I've been rocking with the local shit,
Oh, okay. Name drop.
I'll give you some songs.
Oh, okay.
So you can be like, this is good. It's good shit, man.
Okay.
And some of them are gonna be there tonight. So that's good.
I like it. I like it.
Although all ages, but are we gonna be able to drink,
Well,
or am I gonna be able to drink?
I was gonna say,
Yo, Brian, I came in. Brian's like, let's get the party started. So I'm looking at my wine and shit. Brian's so, am I drinking tonight? I'm like, no, dude. Like you broke the
When's the last time?
you broke the
When's the
diet
last
already.
time? When's the last time you had a drink?
probably October.
You still are holding true to it.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm telling
If
you.
I could touch you, I would.
That's what. But also, he doesn't want to. I'm
We can
telling
give
you.
bumps. We can do bumps.
We can do
We don't touch fingers. For all I know, you got a Megan fucking Fox.
I knew that was coming.
No,
remember-
and I keep them clean. too.
Remember, he keeps it clean.
I would
because
bump
he's a DJ.
you. I would bump you. Yeah, you're good. This guy would fucking put his fingers in between toes and shit. That's no
Hey,
gusto.
I haven't done that in a while, dude.
Other than your own, right? So let me ask you though:
Ooh, there we go.
do your feet turn you on? No,
What kind of question is that?
you know.
Of course, no, I'm just kidding. No.
Do you have sexy feet? Angel?
I have good feet for a guy, but they're not hairy. They're
You
not.
don't have hairy toes?
No, dude.
Let me see those fuckers. Let me see one of them. Oh yes! You don't. Do you manscape those motherfuckers?
No.
You don't shave them? You don't shave them?
Get the fuck out of here.
I get one here, but it's just,
Get the fuck out of here. Well, they're as white as mine.
Yeah, for sure.
But hey, I got them same socks. Some dry fit Nikes.
Yeah. Like my last girlfriend, dry fit. They're okay, for a guy.
You do have decent feet.
For a guy.
Now, I'm gagging because of the air that's breathing from the
You asked for
No,
it,
they don't
motherfucker.
stink. I'm just saying the
they don't stink,
persona.
dude. They don't stink.
You're good. You're good.
I never wear socks twice.
You're good. But congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I like it.
No, come on. It was my sock.
But you went like this.
I didn't touch my foot. I took my sock.
My toes, the tops of my toes, they have like little fucking hairs on them.
I've seen them.
I have hairy toes.
So do I.
Gross.
Yeah, gross. Of course. All feet. Fucking gross. Not even mine are fucking hot.
Yo, I remember you were telling me once, like when we first started this, and I started realizing, there's no way I can ever tell this guy that I have a foot fetish. You were telling me that you have a hard time washing your own feet.
So I have to brace myself.
God damn, can you imagine? Now, Brian, is that your problem too? No.
What?
Can you wash your own feet just fine?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
But it's because and maybe this is my problem, is my feet are so sensitive that you could say ticklish, but to touch them is uncomfortable as shit. So I seriously will have to brace myself, almost sit down and then clean it off, and I'm in and out as fast as I can. As fast as I can. There are times, I'll fucking be completely honest, where if I'm just soaking, I won't wash my feet because I can't comprehend grabbing a hold of them and washing them.
So let me ask you this, kind of like,
But like you, unlike you, so you wear a pair of socks and you never rewear them. I wear, my wife, I feel so bad for her. I'll wear 2 or 3 pairs of socks. I'll put a pair of socks on, go to work. As soon as I get home, I'll fucking change my socks.
Oh yeah, no, I do too. But also, so these ones are the kinds that I wear.
Yeah, but he works in an office now.
No, but I'm saying like this ones right here. You saw how short they are. I use these with my sneakers. Like I use those. Not when I'm working.
Yeah,
So when
absolutely.
I'm working, the ones
Yeah,
are like,
tall socks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, me too.
So, but again, I wear them to work, and even if I wear them, and like for some reason I go to work, and let's just say it's snowing, they're like, hey, we're gonna call it off, and I go home. Those go to the
Right.
Those go to the
dirty
dirty
clothes.
laundry. Yeah.
Good job. Good job. We can continue this podcast. We're fine. Now, Brian, on the other hand, I have questions
do not
over here.
show us your feet.
My feet look like when
He's
the
all,
Hulk gets angry.
he's all, you ever been to Nebraska and seen cornfields? My feet, motherfucker.
You know Frodo? I'm related to him. Dude, do you, what was I going to ask you? So, kind of like the same question you asked me. Do you get grossed out by your own feet?
Absolutely.
Do you really?
Absolutely, dude.
God
Are you shitting
damn it,
me?
dude.
Absolutely.
No, I don't get turned on by my own feet. That's fucking...
No, I just wondered if, like, you...
But when I give myself a foot job, that's kind of, yeah, I mean, I'm just kidding.
So no pedicures for...
Hey, Brian, where can they find you at?
I give you one more. Trying to comb my own face. Oh, shit.
Careful, fucking boner. He didn't do anything. He didn't talk about feet.
all-
Fuck. He doesn't even have any.
He was all grossed out. I was like...
He's a mascot of my own kind. No, so when it grosses me out to, this is the worst right here. To clean your toes, you have to put your fingers between your toes
Yeah.
to get in there. That's what grosses me out.
Wow.
So I just wondered if, like, when you are cleaning your feet, or if you're just like hanging out, just rubbing your feet, do you put your fingers between your toes and get a boner or something like that?
I don't really touch my own feet a lot, unless I mean, obviously I cut my own toenails. But other than that, like I don't go there and like.
I hate doing that too.
Really?
I go get
Yes.
Like, here's the thing that no one else gonna do it for you.
Never, never. Nobody in the
You wanna
face
go
of
with
this
Becca
earth.
to get your toes
No,
done?
the face of this earth. Nobody has ever cut my toenails, other than maybe when I was a baby and my mom
Oh, yeah,
had
for
done
sure,
it.
for sure.
I go get pedicures all the time.
Even then, she probably had the neighbors do it because she doesn't do feet either.
God damn! Imagine doing pedicures, dude.
Fuck off.
It's like whoever walks
Fuck
in, you're
off.
like, hey, you fucking. It's like the luck. What do you call it? The luck of the draw? What is it called? I mean, whatever. Like
Drawing the short straw. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's whoever. It's like, hey, you're next. You're like me, for example. Like if I see a hot chick, I'm like, oh fuck yeah. But then if I walk in, it's like Brian's walking in. I'm like, fuck. There's no skipping, dude.
No, there's not. You can't take
And the guy
that
behind
off.
me is like, fuck
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
taking lunch early, right? Negative. Go over and take care of Jabba the Hutt, my friend.
You're so mean to my feet, man. Come on.
Hey,
I got nice
we
hands,
got new grinding wheels in the back, motherfucker. You can put one on.
You'll get the DeWalt? Is that what you're saying? You gotta get the grinding wheel
Do you
out?
remember Dumb and Dumber?
Oh yeah, when he's all.
When he's all, ooh, she's got the grinder and she's cutting those Oh, dude.
Dude, guess who? Speaking of movies, I one
He
of the
said, speaking of grinder.
one of one of the movies, one of the. Fuck you, B.
Yeah.
One of the movies that I, to me, is a cult classic because I kind of, came out when I was younger and I love it. And it's 4-Year-Old Virgin. To me,
I mean, you weren't that young.
no, I know, but to me, it's like one of those classic movies. Like
Yeah,
I've seen it many
absolutely.
fucking times.
Absolutely.
And back in the day with my crew, with the Cody Watkins and everybody, we used to quote that movie all the fucking time. Well, Cody called me last night.
Oh, the CW hit
The
you up, huh?
CW called me last night. Dude, we spent 3 hours on the phone.
Oh, no way.
Just catching up, dude. He didn't know I was divorced. He's like, what? I was
Oh,
like,
wow. He's
"Yeah,
like,
dude."
didn't know he had a podcast.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have a podcast. He just had another kid.
Oh, so how many is that for him now?
6.
6.
So he's got 2, and the wife's got 4. And so he was saying, it was so funny. I love Cody to death. And I know for a fact he's not going to give a shit if I talk about him. But I said, well, goddamn, dude. I mean, I think it's time to snip
that
it.
shit snipped,
Get the fucking snip. And he goes, I know. I got to get it done. Although my wife wants another one. I was like, fucking excuse me?
Yo, you are going to surpass the Brady Bunch, my friend.
I was like, you already have the basketball team.
And a backup, for God's sakes.
You're starting a bench right now.
Holy
I'm
shit.
like, God damn, dude.
So where's he living at?
He's living in,
I guess we don't have to talk about that on the podcast.
he's Missouri.
The,
or
steel pipeline?
Kansas City. He's doing water right now.
Oh, okay.
But dude, he was telling me like, because obviously I told him, I'm divorced and I'm, living in the, what do you call it? The Shire.
Living in the Shire. Yeah. Living in the Shire.
And obviously he's like, you
Frodo.
can buy a house here. I was like, I'm not gonna fucking go there, dude. But yeah, he was telling me how much money he makes. I'm like, well, you're not coming back.
Never. Well, you have 6 kids. On to 7, you got to make a grundle.
I'm like, God damn, dude.
Yeah, he was one of the. I have a couple in my portfolio that I enjoyed going and working with on a regular
Smart
basis when it
motherfucker,
was
dude.
Company One. So I
Smart
like that guy.
motherfucker. He was
I like
so
that
smart,
guy.
dude. He's 35 now. He was my boss when he was 24.
Yeah.
And I was, I mean, if I'm almost 40 and he's 35, you're talking about 24, I was 36, 37. He was just like, so fucking smart, dude. So fucking smart. I was like, I learned a lot. And I was like, actually, as you talk with somebody for so long, the conversations goes everywhere, It goes like, it goes deep. It goes like, we're
Like this
fucking
podcast.
around. We go like, fuck the kids or whatever. But then he started talking about operators that he gets to work with, and he was like doing a comparison of the people that he's like, oh, because they're in the union and all these guys are like top notch. It's like, dude. Then he compared him to me, and it's like, that's not even fucking close. And it's just the first someone to hear that thinks like that highly of me. I'm like, oh, thanks. It just means a lot. I never, when it comes to operating, I never toot my own horn, dude. I feel so uncomfortable doing that. And I go, although I will say this, yesterday I was at work, and like I say, I'm the
The bench player.
the bench
right now.
quarterback. So the digger,
I'm glad you said it with a D.
or digga, he went to lunch. Well, let's just say it was a little longer. Let's just say that. And so Dan came up to me and he goes, "Hey, where's so and so?" I'm like, "I don't know." I was in my truck waiting. He's like, "I don't know," and he's like, "Go over there and dig." I was like, I'm like, don't make me do that, dude.
Because when he
That's
shows
someone
up,
else's system.
yeah,
dude.
when he shows
dude.
up,
but you know what? And power to him because like, dude, I have 6 trucks waiting.
it's like the guy that you're all, "Hey, come on, man, run to the store and go grab some beer." And he runs into the store and goes and gets some beer, and you fuck his girlfriend. And he shows up, and
Just
you're
like
in the
it's
middle.
exactly what I was
See,
talking
you know
about.
what I'm talking about. Anyway, proceed. I'm just putting the feelers out so
I get it,
everybody
I get it.
understands.
But you know what?
Right?
It's the same. It's kind of. It feels like the same way as in, if a welder starts a well.
Yeah.
And then
somebody
it's
finish
like,
it,
"Hey, can you
yeah.
finish that well?" They're like, "Whoa!" Like,
Yeah.
and it's not like I don't want to do it. It's like, is it gonna be like
That's bro
disrespectful?
code, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be like disrespectful? Like, am I dating his sister? Like, what the fuck? Like, you know, like it feels like that. And so
It's like having another guy work on your car.
yeah. And so so Dan is like, I need these trucks gone. I got 6
Yeah.
trucks waiting.
Yeah.
And I was like, ugh. I'm like, okay. And then what happens? Right in the middle of digging, he comes back. And I was like,
He comes back and he probably bought you like lunch or something too. And then
no,
he
not
finds
even.
out, he finds out you're fucking twiddling his sister mowing his lawn.
He's like, here,
for
I
God's
brought you
sakes.
lunch. And I'm also praying for your family in Mexico. I'm like, Jesus, dude, don't fucking do this to me.
I paid your taxes from last year too, my friend.
But dude, I was like, sorry, man. This company made me do it. And he was like, he wasn't happy. But I was like,
Well,
it's weird.
hey, you know what? Lunch is only a half hour there, bud. Welcome to the big show, my friend.
Dude, I'll say the name of where I work and everything. I'm getting fired on Monday, dude. And the worst thing about it is going to happen while I'm there. They're like, "Hey, did you say this?" I was like, "Yeah, dude. All right, it's a lot of wine."
Monday morning, there's a lot of wine going on, my friends. B, where can they find you at?
Shocker Lounge, Friday, Saturdays. Yeah, come see me. Hit me up on.
So what's the
Facebook,
address to the
Instagram.
old Shocker Lounge?
Shit, I don't know.
Motherfucker. Hey,
dude.
Angel, where can they find you at?
I'm not Dre or anything, you know.
I don't know who that is.
364 State Street.
Yeah, this is very, very downtown.
That is
There
down.
you go.
Downtown. Na, 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 na. You've never heard that song?
No, dude.
Look it up.
You can find me at Angel Cervera on Instagram and Angel Cervera on Facebook. That's Cervera. That's my last name. Given to me by my father, the athletic, almost no hair father that I
Yeah,
have back
athletic.
home.
Well, I can see it on your toes.
Dude, speaking of that, you know,
Take your shirt off.
I do have hair there. Dude, by the way, before I leave, shout out to the Mighty Quinn. He's in my hometown right now.
Is he still there? Or is he
Yeah,
back?
he's coming back. Well, I'll tell you what happened, but he's supposed to be back tomorrow.
Oh, I can imagine what happened. You've already told me the story. Or you haven't told me the story, but I've already figured it out. So, yeah, shout out to the Mighty Quinn.
Shout out to Quinn in the Uena basement. You know that guy that I've been begging? You know that truck driver I've been begging to come to the show? Mm-hmm. He did Quinn's show. So that's all I have to say about that. He was over the phone though, so it was
Hey, Quinn.
yo, don't insult daddies like this. You know what I mean?
What happened, bud? Yeah.
We gave you a hand and you pulled our feet. Mine don't have hair. Where can I find you?
The other side of the Beehive,
Oh,
obviously.
cool. Yeah, of course. Don't
so-
forget to follow the other side of the Beehive on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And we're getting pulled out of the YouTube channel.
But that's the jam right there.
Oh, look at fucking Ryan over here, bro.
Anyway,
Lord Longball Simmons, where can they find you?
J_Sim68 on the gram. Go to the YouTube page Go over, subscribe, hit the alert button. That way you know we got a video coming out every
right.
Monday. Watch the YouTube. Give us some thumbs up. Go rate us. Helps us out if
Give
you
us some
enjoy
good
it.
thumbs up, though. Not like
Yeah.
not like Megan Fox's.
Yeah, not a half-ass thumbs up. Until next time.
Take care of yourselves out there, and we will see you on the other side of the Beehive.
Peace.
Sounds like Charlie Brown.
Making you lonely, you can always go downtown when you've got worries, all the noise and the hurry.